Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. I have an interruption.
What are you doing under there? What are you doing under there? Huh? What are you doing under there? What are you doing under there? Huh? What are you doing under there? I can't do my journaling for all my followers if you don't let me be. If I have to play with you, I can't play with them. Huh? How's your leg? How's your leg? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're just a little mischievous. Okay. What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? Huh? Did your daddy go to the dentist and you miss him? Don't drink my coffee. Did your daddy go to the dentist and you miss him? He'll be back. Oh, you can see out the front window, can't you? Is that where you go play? Yes. Okay. Speaking of playing, why don't you go? Come on. Come on. You can stay right here. Good morning. Good morning. I have my stuff ready to go. But first, I made a journal out of envelopes because I keep saving them. I got to stop saving things. Got to. Kurtie, quit laughing. I'm not supposed to have this either, but I have a doctor's appointment, so it's in celebration of having to deal with a doctor. This was my welcome to Social Security, even though I'm not ready for it yet, but I could apply early, I guess. This is a piece of something I used last year, and it was a magazine misprint, and it had a little title block in it, and it got ripped, but I think it looks great on the cover. And this is not done. This is just, a lot of it is just positioned. The pages aren't even attached yet. And a lot of it's paper from last year that I made on Procreate, my first go round. So I have some attached here, but I have all these pockets now and windows. Couple clusters of things I made. This was psychedelic Halloween / who's the guy that does that? Painting. Anyhow, it went perfect with this background paper that I made somewhere, sometime. Little tiny envelope on an envelope, as one does. More Halloween paper that I made last year. A bunch of images from last year, which this paper is folded crooked, so this is crooked. Oh well. But a scary ghost lady with her kids. Little tiny old-fashioned antique pumpkins. Here's this. That lady is got like a sheet over her, and then this pretty fall pumpkin made out of yarn. Thought that was, all the colors go great. The paper that I made, this is something that I made. Oh my gosh, Arabella, those ovals that you made and cut them all out according to the outline of the paint, not quite as good as yours, but this was something I already had. I love those. Love those. And love the concept of how you made them too, and what they were made out of. Loved it. But this looks like scary Halloween paper. In fact, I think I see a ghost right there. My Poe paper is on top of scrapbook paper. This is a journal that I made last year, what's left of it. So I added the Halloween movie paper, and this was from last year when I had my foot in a cast at Halloween. Oh, these were skeletons and some kind of like tombstone thing, but they had a lot of blue in them because I was running out of ink. So I put them on blue paper with Hello Beautiful and some blue and green stuff going on here. More Halloween paper that I made this year, but it's brightly colored and all. Oopsie. This was a cluster I made out of a lot of little tiny things that I made. Last year I sat at my hospital table that we got when I was with my parents, and last year when I was in my cast, I could bring that up to the bed and I could make things. So I was doing a lot of, what do you call it? Doodling of Halloween images, but then I and I made strips, because I have all these strips that I always have around. These kind of things, you know, left over. So I was doodling on those and coloring them in with watercolor and then outlining them in black Futuresque pen that I love. And then I shrunk them on the copier. And I kind of made my own washi tape out of paper. But that was one of them. And anyhow, there's all kinds of spooky, scary looking things here. Just kind of clustered them wherever I could. My Poe paper that I made the other day. My Wicked paper that I made the other day. And I need to make a back cover. But that was last night. Having fun. And speaking of last night, came up with an awesome idea. For today is Fairy Tale and Helmet. And I know you don't want me to skip a day, Carty, but I might. I don't know yet. I think I'm leaving super early in the morning, so I have plenty of time for sure. I don't know how I got a day ahead. I know it was filming ahead when my sister was here, and I didn't want to mess with all of it. So I'm going compass. No, compass is tomorrow. Oh. Okay, well then today is a different day. Duh. Okay, so Fairy Tale and Helmet. All right, I printed these super old coppery looking helmets. And I'm going to do something with these. And then I have a banner here that I put on a bunch of old paper that I made. And we shall go from there as to what I do. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, so what I am going to do, I have come, my thoughts are better together and gathered. The dog is out of the way. I got a couple sort of semi-background stamps, and I'm going to put an overall background, kind of like what Ali Edwards does a little bit, and some of the people on her design team make like a background on your actual paper. But first I'm decorating the banner, and I wrote in it, "Once upon a time," kind of like the beginning of a fairy tale. And I love that old, dirty, grungy looking paper. It's just composition notebook paper that I painted probably last year or the year before, and I had a scrap of it, and I grabbed it, and it was perfect. And I'm trying to use a green that sort of is like a greenish coppery color after the copper ages. So that's going to be in one spot. But now here's where I'm going in, and we're getting close to going in with that circle stamp that's to the right underneath my scissors. And it has text in some of the circles. So I thought, okay, well, that's kind of like a fairy tale. Someone's writing the fairy tale, and I'm going to do this overall pattern. And Ali Edwards had Plot Twist on her October stamp collection for the story kit that I order and get. So in some of the circles, the plot twist fits perfectly. So I'm going to put that in there. And I thought about using those other circles with Dina Wakley's stamps, and I don't end up using those. But I love the combination of plot twist in those circles, and some of the circles have text in them. You can barely see it there. But then I'm thinking, okay, I need to bring in some more copper color or unify the green in the banner to go with the helmets. So I take that same green marker and I go in some of the margins around those circles, some of the gaps, and just enough. And then I came back in. This is all just like, okay, maybe if I do this and maybe if I do that, all with permanent ink and permanent markers. That kind of freaks me out, but I'm doing it anyhow. So then I decided I needed to outline the letters with black to tie in the black with the ink on the page, on the spread. Oh, it was quite a day. I think I've already been to the vet with the dog to get a booster shot for one of his baby shots. And while you are watching this, I'm already at the beach or driving there. So and then I went in and circled some of the ones. So there's plot twist, there's green, there's gaps of green, there's Once Upon a Time, and the helmets. I could have done some kind of like Once Upon a Time, a king in a gorgeous helmet came and rescued a princess or something like that, but I didn't. And then I thought, how can I lay these helmets on here so it just doesn't look like they're just stuck there? So I put them randomly, but in hindsight, I might have done something different. But I'm not liking this one, and I'm trying to not cover up the plot twists so that it sticks out and you have the option or the idea of a fairy tale happening also. So anyhow, this was fun. Lots of interruptions by the dog, but it was still fun. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow at the beach.